Good morning. Today is June 15th, 2024. Duane and I are heading to Toronto, Bowmanville, Ontario. I would have known that if I wasn't on camera. But anyway, here's the rig. We were able to get my bike strapped to it. And Mr. Booger and Mom have made us breakfast, and we are fixing to head off. Duane is always so photogenic, and he's always willing to stop or turn around to get any kind of picture or video I need. He's a pretty good traveling companion.
They have these things called radius arms, and they were called such because they when it's cold. We're gonna sit right here and take 8 hour race, or no, 34 hours. It was a 34-hour race.
First fill up is complete. We got to take a few routes that we don't normally get to take, and Virginia really has a lot to offer in its rural areas. It really was a breath of fresh air to get off the beaten path of I-81 and see some old U.S. highway. We ran across this really cool restored old service station in Mount Jackson, Virginia, and I'll let Duane tell you all about it.
So we're here in Mount Jackson, Virginia. We just filled up with some high quality Gulf oil here, as you can see. So we were just cruising along on US 11. We're not too far off I-81, which I-81 would be the route that US 11 replaced. And it looks like we found a good restored gas station here. I'm guessing this is about 19-teens, 1920s era restoration. Just judging by the fuel pumps into the facade of the building, you may notice this gas station in particular looks a bit like a house. And the reason they did that back in the 19-teens, 1920s was no one really knew what a gas station should look like yet. And there was a philosophy among some builders that if we make it look like what's already around, and if you pan around and look at this area, you can see we are in the middle of several houses. So there was a thought that if you made the gas station look like what it was around, people would accept it and people wouldn't complain. And up until about the 30s or 40s, before we really had a good idea of what a gas station would look like, you would see things like this.
These brakes sound horrific on this thing, I want you to know.
These will smell horrific too.
know I'm gonna have to take a leak in about 15 minutes.
See, I did the smart thing, which is even though I didn't have to go to the bathroom, I went to the bathroom before I left.
That's not very smart. The further north we went, the cooler it got, and I always love these small northern towns.
You just put the whole cab on another guy's truck.
We took our time. It took us about 12 hours to do 600 miles, but there was no rush, and I did get time for a small bike ride before bed.